you clearly plan a lot out and put a lot of intention behind your music and the art that goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like there's a point where the planning gets in the way? Are there drawbacks, or is it all positive?
It's all positive. It's all positive. Um, I don't hit much like brick. Like I don't hit walls really often. I don't get writer's block, and I feel like we spoke before this, like having five moves ahead, because if move number one doesn't work, move number two doesn't work, maybe the three other moves could work, and so like, but even if like you're at move number four and it's still not working, you make five other moves, like it just kind of like you kind of just have to keep going. Like I like have mixed feelings about people who just go on Instagram and just promote like and show demos like on their stories and like and stuff like that, and I'm just like, release something, just release it, like do something about it, like stop teasing your, like, even if it's a small amount, like don't tease like your fans or don't tease your friends or family, like just people want to see like you execute your plans rather than you just like show the plans, and like I'd rather, like I never went into this thinking because I hardly ever show like demos or show like previews of stuff. I rather just like show one preview and then a month later or 2 months later like another single, or another single like a month later after that, and then the whole album. But I'm just like, you gotta get stuff done, and it's like the more you focus on the social media, it's like just focus on the music and then everything else will unfold. Like when I have the music done and ready, like recorded, like I start thinking about the social media, or even before that, like I had to think about the concept. Like again, the concept comes first, and then the music, and then the art, and then social media and like marketing and all that stuff you want to do. And so like just thinking ahead always helps, and I feel like that's I'm not like someone of importance, but I want to say like if people are listening like to this, they need to like just focus on thinking ahead and always having a plan, structure. You know, that's it.
Structure, always having a plan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you okay with doing something a little bit less structured though for the next couple minutes in the form of a random game?
Yes. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do the classic orbital events game of underrated, overrated.
Do I just have to say overrated and underrated, or?
You just have to tell me if you think it's underrated or overrated,
Got
and
it.
you just got to give me your knee-jerk reaction, okay?
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Lightning round. So, SpongeBob.
Underrated, definitely, because I feel like a lot of people don't actually know some history behind that. Like Bikini Atoll was like kind of like the inspiration to that. How like it was getting bombed by the U.S. and like the nuclear ashfall was what caused like SpongeBob characters to become like alive and like deformed. Like we're kind of like in that way. So I feel like that fact is underrated, but the show is great too, and I don't think it's overrated.
What about Tiger King?
Uh, it's like, who cares? Like it's definitely overrated. I feel like there's like what's happening during the time that the Tiger King was coming out. I think there was a lot more important things to focus on than Tiger King, and like who cares? Like that's my opinion on it. I think it's overrated.
What about McDonald's?
I quit McDonald's 5 years ago. I haven't had McDonald's since. I watched a video that talked how like there's 10 reasons why McDonald's could kill you, and even though like it's kind of like maybe it's not 100% true, like that video alone just kind of like woke me up to see how unhealthy it is. um it's underrated. I think it's like in the middle. Like I don't hear about McDonald's that much. I feel like I hear about other places more, like In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A. Like I feel like as I'm older, like that's more the overrated thing, but underrated, definitely McDonald's is definitely like underrated, especially around here.
Nicolas Cage.
Underrated, like definitely underrated. He's had so many good movies back in the day, but he had poor choices, and so like now no one really talks to him, so there's no way he could be overrated.
You'll like this one. Foreign films. Underrated, overrated.
Overrated, but specific films definitely underrated. I think foreign films, like it's the trend to watch foreign films, but a lot of people like kind of don't even actually pay attention to the films themselves. I'm trying to think of recent a recent foreign film that I watched. I don't even remember this name, but it's on Netflix. It's about like cumbias, and I loved it. It was recommended to me by a friend. So
Need
I
the
don't
name
even.
later. I want to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's definitely. You should look up cumbia movie on Netflix, and it'll come out. It's foreign film, Mexican foreign film. It's really good.
Oh wait, is it called Ya no estoy aquí?
Yeah, love that movie. It's great.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
it on my list to watch.
watch it after this interview. You won't regret it.
I am so excited. Like
It's
it looks
funny.
good. No, like it actually, yeah, it looks really good. Definitely like great. It looks like a great indie film.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What about you've brought up some political views. Bernie Sanders, overrated, underrated.
Um, he's overrated for good reasons. I I am I don't know. I'm on the like the fence about politics, but I mean, I like his ideas. I like what he says. He's been consistent for like his whole life. He's protested like on civil rights marches. Like I don't see any candidate who's ever done that. Um, we're already a social. We have a lot of socialistic aspects to our system of government here in America, and that's what people don't realize, and they're just afraid of socialism. But like, there's a lot of socialistic democracies in the world. Denmark, a lot of like, what's that
All
called?
throughout Europe.
Scandinavian countries, like
Yeah,
they're all socialistic like
absolutely.
democracies, and so like I feel like there's a lot of problems here, and I think they're just we won't even get close to touching them. But I think Bernie Sanders is a great guy. He has good ideas, but he's not in the benefit of the way it works here. Capitalism, consumerism. He's just not in the benefit. So like they're trying their best to shut him down, and he's not running for president anymore. So that's kind of sad. But Bernie Sanders overrated for good reasons. Go vote.
Go vote, as Kassadin says. You can choose between these last three. Which one you feel most passionate about answering? Britney Spears, The Office, Andy Warhol.
Uh, I don't know much about Andy Warhol. I hate The Office. I don't know why. I feel like I also hate people who just watch Netflix all day. So like I feel like that's the show. Every time I'm at a friend's house, they're like watching The Office. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Britney Spears, inspirational, survived the pressure of the music industry. I think all those times that she's went downhill, supposedly, that was just pressure from the music industry, and it's all she succeeded young. She started off young, and so like props to her. I think she's definitely underrated, inspirational. I love her music, by the way. Like I listen to a lot of that pop stuff. I don't like a lot of her new music, but she's definitely inspirational just because like she has survived in so many cases of like just the music industry being overpressured, like being overpressured by the music industry. Um, so yeah, I think the music industry now is all about DIY, doing it at home. Like you could afford the mics, you could afford a drum kit, a guitar. I've known people who have had cheap equipment and have now succeeded. So that's good stuff. Yeah, Britney Spears, I love her.
Yeah. Wrapping it up with Britney Spears and the future of the music industry. Good stuff. We're about out of time for this interview. Thank you so much for everything. Such a great conversation. Can you tell our users again where to find you?
Everything is on the internet. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, SoundCloud, anywhere you could find music. I think all the music is up there. And so, yeah.
Yeah, definitely check out Kassadin. And to our viewers, be on the lookout for more interviews at Orbital Events.
The
Well, thank
best.
you.
All right. Bye.